They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Room here to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Ehlinger to throw on 1st and 10 here. Flushed out right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Taylor. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 64 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Ehlinger. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking. And just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
To throw is Ehlinger. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 30 on second down, Ehlinger buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Ehlinger. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Going for it, here's Ehlinger. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. Time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Throwing again on second down. Ehlinger. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Ehlinger to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ehlinger got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ehlinger. Forced out to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
Nope. They certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Michael Dana. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. I think he might have been a little bit too focused on turning upfield. He didn't stay in bounds. He caught the ball, but he wanted to catch it and run, get that rack yardage so badly, he forgot to stay in bounds first.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll look to throw. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run here with Taylor, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll drop to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want Ehlinger has it knocked out here, and the Jags grab it. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, help to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
After the sack on 1st down, Ehlinger, he's got his man. It's Pierce. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Able to find his man, Woods. On first down, it's Ehlinger. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Ehlinger steps away to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him. Probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be prevented.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor. On 1st and 10, here's Ehlinger. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. Working out of the shotgun is Ehlinger. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one. The ball comes out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Allinger to throw on first down. This is caught. Touchdown. Jelani Woods, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to...
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Jaguars, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week one victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they obviously